Hello, Tennessee and Middle Tennessee jazz trombone players, and some others that may watch this for pure entertainment purposes. So, I'm Dr. Jeff Phillips, and I'm trombone professor at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. I have a little allergy cough right now. Plus, this is weird. Okay, so this is the introductory video, and I know I put on the little tag, watch this first. I know some people won't watch it first because they, for whatever, but there's a method to my madness. So this is sort of the introductory thing to what I'm about to do. First of all, the audition music has been used before, and somewhere on my old YouTube channel I've got those videos, but as I looked at it, I said, I'm going to do these again. I'm not even going to watch those. I'm going to approach it like I've never seen them before, which when you get to be 63 years of age, every time you read music, it's new. So I'm not going to look at those. I may go back, a couple weeks, but I'm doing these new for everybody here. The 7th and 8th grade in Middle Tennessee, and then the 9 through 12 stuff that's actually for all state. A couple things. Okay. First of all, you jazzers, you. One of the things that I see students do a lot when they get to jazz band auditions is suddenly they switch instruments. If you've got access to a straight tenor horn that's of good quality, did you hear that last part? Then you might want to use it there. But if you don't, play what you've got. If you've got a 547 bore with an F attachment, it's not ideal for playing, a lead in jazz, but if that's what you've got, play it on that. If that's the horn that you're comfortable with and you play most of the time. Switching instruments, you've really got to spend time on all of them. If in concert band and like all during rehearsals during the day, especially this time of year, you're playing a horn with an F attachment that's bigger, and then you think like the week before audition, I'm gonna play my marching band horn, my pea shooter. I hate that word, by the way, but and you drag out something that the slide barely moves. You go, well, I gotta play this for jazz. No, you don't. There's not a requirement for that, okay? So play what you've got, period. All right? If you've got a good quality straight tenor trombone, that comes in really handy in a jazz ensemble playing like first and second parts. I've got a medium bore, 525 bore, that with an F attachment that I use if I'm playing a third part in a jazz band. Because there's times when that's pretty dang handy, but my bigger horn that I play like brass quintet and stuff on, orchestra stuff on, solo stuff, it doesn't sound like I want it to. But if that's what I had, that's what I had to do all through undergrad school. I had one trombone. We're not going to talk about how many I have now, but play what you got. Don't think you've suddenly got to drag that marching band horn that the slide just got wrapped around a flute player last week, and it barely moves because it's your jazz horn. Play what you've got, okay? Do that. Kind of along the same lines with the 9 through 12, excuse me, those that are doing the bass trombone. I haven't looked at them yet, but a lot of times some of the stuff that they've got can be played with one, okay? Now there is a difference in tone quality, but if you've got one, great. And if the week before you get your friends with two valves, and you think you're going to relearn everything in a week, and you're going to learn it on that because it's a bass trombone for real. Stick with what you've been practicing on, okay? Don't go changing just because you think you need to for mechanical purposes, okay? There's my advice on that. I'm gonna do a separate video after everything on improvisation. I know it doesn't really apply to the middle school stuff, but I like to do that separately. And again, I did one of those way back when, but I've heard lots of stuff between however many years ago and now. I got some stuff to say. All right, so the jazz things, one of the key things to all of the jazz playings, whether it be swing or Latin or funk, is to work on playing long lines and articulation. So here is a little exercise for you to do. And I may reference this on the videos, but I'm not doing it. So they're gonna have, if they didn't see this, they won't know what to do, but you will. Good for you. So articulation becomes kind of a key thing, and take any good old scale. Oh, how about E flat, because it's not B flat and it's there in the middle, okay? And play eighth notes. I want to play them very, very smoothly. I hope my dog doesn't start to howl. By the way, it's like, oh my goodness, it's like 11:30 p.m. I never play trombone this late at night unless I'm getting like paid for it at a club, and that doesn't happen often at my age. I just like, I'd rather go to sleep. But I just felt compelled to do these. So anyway, exercise. So E flat scale. Trying to get that legato do 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 da do 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 do. That's going to be better in swing, Latin, so you can connect. Once you've kind of got that mastered, then think about the scale. A couple of notes. You're playing lines of scales. It doesn't matter. I'm just playing some of the E flat because it popped into my brain. Does any scale that fits your medium range. That's a way to develop stuff, because a lot of what I hear in auditions and in actual jazz clinics sometimes are folks playing with way too much tongue. Just a quick snippet. This is in the 7/8 audition for Middle Tennessee. Just the first thing is, I gotta switch glasses. I'll hear. That's right. See, even the dog knows that that was not swinging. Rhythmically, maybe so, but articulation, not at all. Kind of the same thing if this was Latin. It's not, but if it was Latin, then I want you want to develop that smooth articulation on single eighth notes first, and then move around the slide. It can be just a couple notes, it can be the whole scale. Yep, just up and down all around, so that you get that smooth articulation. Do that first. It's going to really help out on everything else. Okay. Happy tromboning. Hope you enjoy the videos. And if you're from somewhere outside of Middle Tennessee area and you've never seen me before, you could be in for quite a shock. If you ever do see me in person, I'll tell you the story behind my dashiki. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm proud of it. Bye.